Okay, this is the design I've come to believe is the best option. I'll walk you through things. So one of the first things I did was try to put a pantry and a refrigerator right here. The refrigerator got too big if you wanted to do an island. I only had about 32 inches of space from the cellar door to the edge of this island, and that's kind of a squeeze in that high traffic area. So instead, I kept the refrigerator where it is, and I did a 15 or actually a 14 deep pantry, a cabinet, base cabinet here that is 12 inches deep, that includes a countertop landing area and a wall cabinet with 2 doors. Then I gained a whole foot extra of space here. That makes things okay for an island. Dishwasher's now next to the sink. Got a tray-based cabinet here you're going to put cookie sheets in. Sink is centered on the window, give or take a half an inch, maybe even less than that. Stove stays where it is. Refrigerator stays where it is. However, the refrigerator has 2 panels on either side to give it a built-in look, and it can accommodate a 36 wide refrigerator, but I'm using almost every ounce of this wall to accomplish that, and still allow a 15-inch draw base, which is right here. 15 inches is kind of a minimum recommended requirement on either side of the stove. Wall cabinets on either side, cabinet above the stove, and you're going to, I would recommend getting a vent that is designed to fit at the underside of a cabinet. If you wanted one of those vents, chimney vents, then I'd have to shrink the wall cabinets on either side, because I don't like jamming wall cabinets up against the venting equipment, unless we can find a vent that's less than 30 inches. Venting will be probably a challenge. I gotta believe it's going to go up into the attic or roof space, maybe over here above the beam and up through the roof if you want to get to the exterior. Some folks buy a downdraft, and I don't think they work. A downdraft venting system, I just don't think they work very well. Super Susan in the corner. Show you what that looks like. Super Susan has 2 trays that spin independently. Usually it's the best use of the corner. You might have a Susan, a lazy Susan that is on a pole. I think you have finger pinchers. What happens is if you push the doors inside the cabinet, and the whole thing spins around. This is a little better. You can put more weight on it. The doors are on a bifold, and each tray spins independently. They're on their own fixed shelf. So the benefit is there's no pole in the way, number 1. Number 2, you can put more weight on these trays. Number 3, they're not going to go out of adjustment. Sometimes the Lazy Susans with a pole go out of adjustment. These won't. And I think I said they're bigger trays. And usually the best use of the corner. This base cabinet here, next to the pantry, is 12 inches deep. The pantry would be 14 inches deep with adjustable shelves, usually 4 of them. This base cabinet would probably come with 1 adjustable shelf, maybe 2. Wall cabinet with 2 doors. Crown molding goes to the ceiling on both sides. It's over here too. See a wall cabinet here, tucked underneath the beam. And you see another wall cabinet on the right side of the window, tucked underneath the beam. We've got the island. You don't have to do this, but everybody likes the idea of storing their trash in a cabinet. Drawer. Behind this door would be 2 trash bins. Some microwave cabinet, built-in microwave with a drawer on the bottom. Bank of 3 drawers, bank of 3 drawers. If you wanted one of these to be doors instead of drawers, I can arrange that. So that's the concept. It's not, I don't have it 100% done yet. I've got to add a panel, toe kick material, and some other subtleties. But I didn't want to go too far. Wanted to make sure you like this layout. My original thought of putting the refrigerator over here, I believe, is not a good one because of the depth of the room. It's just not deep enough. If this wall went this way, then you'd have no problem. But I don't think that's feasible. Let me know if you have any questions. If you like this layout, then I can certainly give you some pricing, preliminary pricing, based on this layout.